Konnichiwa, and welcome to the 40th podcast. And we do mean the 40th podcast of the NC Rowan County Anime Group. My name is Robert Clyde Allen. I am the president of this club. And by the way, thank you for taking the time to watch this podcast today. Today I'm going to talk about some anime reviews, and I hope that you have a great time watching them, and also do some non-anime too. Now, the first anime we're going to talk about, and by the way, you can check this out at the Rowan Public Library for free. We do have the box set, but this is my individual collection here. Final Fantasy Unlimited. We played this at a meeting back, I think, about a few years ago, and we had a very nice, response. Now, these characters are based off of the Final Fantasy video game, some of it, and some of it is their own ideas and stuff. It was put out by Studio Gonzo, and it's very interesting. I enjoyed it, and it was fun and entertainment. There's some wonderful villains in this series, and it's a great, if you want to go to Neverland and have a wonderful adventure, go watch Final Fantasy Unlimited. This, believe it or not, got played on late night on the Adult Swim. It's called Rain, the Conqueror. And the age for this is at least 16 plus. And I think they made a mistake. They should have made this for 18 plus. But it's very interesting story. And it has to deal with a big alternative story with Alexander the Great. If you are a fan of, let's say, female assassins and stuff, and you like Femme Fatale, I think that was the name of the series, you'll love this next series. It's called Noir. This was put out by 80 Films, and it's about two women assassins in the story, and it's got a lot of twists and it's very interesting. I would have to say the animation's nice, the music is great, but it is a story about an assassin. I would say recommended age for this would have to be at least now the box says 15, but I'm going like, no, this one needs to be a little bit higher. It needs to be up to at least 18. Have you ever heard of the movie Taming of the Shrew? Well, this one here, they took Taming of the Shrew and mixed it with the Addams Family. And what I'm talking about is the Wallflower. This is put out, was dubbed by 80 Films, and now is being distributed by Funimation. And like I said, it's Taming of the Shrew. And it's a very interesting anime, to say the least. And there's about 4 volumes on DVD. And I highly recommend it if you want to see something that's twisted and sick. Well, this is it. And believe it or not, it's in my collection too. What does it say about me? I guess a little bit. But this is called The Wallflower. Outer Space Adventure is also a fun little thing to watch. And so for my next anime, I will tell you about Galaxy Railway. We have the box set here at the Rowan Public Library, and this is a nice, wonderful anime to watch. I would suggest an age for about 13. The animation's done. It's also done by the guy who created Space Battleship Yamato, and also to Queen Elworatus and Captain Harlock. And it's a wonderful little series. Funimation puts this out on DVD, and I enjoyed it, and it did its job entertaining me. For my next anime, Trinity Blood, and this was also put out by Gonzo as far as the animation, and it's a very nice little horror story. Imagine, if you will, a creature that is created can eat vampires. And now the vampires are on the chain list. And it's a very nice little adventure series. Recommended age for it, yes, they would. Come on now, they didn't put a recommended age on it. TVMA, mature viewing. Okay, I can live with that. for this one. It does have some very mature themes in it. Now, for my non-anime, and I do mean non, I'm going to tell you about a documentary that I got on VHS tape, The Famous Villains. And this documentary is about 53 minutes long. It was made in 1989, and I've had it in my collection for quite some time. Bought it for about $3 back in the day, and it's a very nice documentary. I really liked it, and it was put out by Burnbake's Video, and it's just a documentary on villains and what makes villains so special in a story. And it goes through a lot of the movie villains that it talks about. For my next non-anime, The Race with the Devil. This was done in the 1970s and stars Laura Parker in it, who played Angelique in Dark Shadows, the witch, and she's a actress in this movie. It was a B movie back in the 1970s. I remember watching it on ABC when I was a very young child. I guess I was about 10 or 11 at the time when it hit the airwaves, and it's okay. It's very creepy and stuff, and it's a good little watch through it. For my last and final one, The Red Skull. This is this was done by Marvel Comics. The animation is cryptic, which means that there's not very much motion in it. And this is the story of the Red Skull in his fight with Captain America. The very original story, the very first one. And it's good to watch because I'm a bit of a comic book fan. I've always enjoyed comic books and stuff. I've been collecting since 1969, so that gives you an idea how long I've been comic book collecting. So if you want something that with a little adventure in it, I highly recommend this VHS video. Bought it at Big Lots when they were having a closeout sale and got it for $1. And I hope that, if you ever get a chance to watch it, check it out. I do believe that this is on DVD. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this podcast of our 40th, and a nice little reminder that on June 17th we will be meeting in front of the Books A Million store at 5 o'clock. At 5:30 we'll go over to a person's home to watch the great teacher Onitsuka. Of course, on the 24th at 2 o'clock at the Concord Mills Mall, FYE is having a special anime day, and we got on June 26th we have a Japanese festival down in Charlotte, North Carolina, and on the first weekend of August we have Carolina Comic Con. I hope that you're enjoying this, and I'll try to catch with you later. May you have a very nice day. Goodbye.